Well, hello there. Hi there. Welcome to Just Bird. Today's reading is Taylor Swift. Let's see what's going on. She's, back in the news for her friend, Miss Blake Lively. I don't know. I've read about this before, but let's just see what's coming up for these, this particular situation at hand for Taylor. Is she going to dump her friend? Because the reading I did, it was like, they're still going to be friends. You're still going to see them hang out. Basically, they were still going to be friends, even though there is a rift there. And that's exactly kind of what I read in this article. I'll show you. I think it's by People magazine or whatever online here. Yeah, by People. And they're just saying that Taylor doesn't want anything to do with this mess coming up this week. Oh. Luck is on your side. Okay, Taylor, so you're gonna maybe you won't have to go in and for a deposition or anything. Isn't she has been subpoenaed into court, but maybe it will be brief and just like, oh, you're useless here, we can't use you. It'll only cost you $25,000. Let's see. Calm, peace, clear mind. So she's at peace because she doesn't have anything to stress about this lawsuit. Her friend may, but Taylor's just like, whatever. She's got this, she's prayerful, but she's at peace and she's doing what she needs to do, which is pray and just, relax and not respond to every emotion or feeling in the moment. So she's good. Let's see. Can you tell me about the friendship? What's coming up between her and Blake as far as their friendship is concerned after this? Like, okay, I got you. They're going to take a break because it's chaotic. There's a lot going on. But it's a blockout. It's a taking a break, drowning out the noise. I think that they're going to take a break from one another because it seems like Blake has a lot going on. But they both might have a lot going on personally, who knows. They're entertainers, it seems to be, but trying to drown out the noise, I'm going to believe that is Blake, because of what's being said and spoken and on media and in the news and just amongst her peers. Because strength is needed. And she can't she can't rely on her friend to be there because there's too much going on, too much going on, and the only person she has is someone that she probably doesn't feel that she can trust, which is Ryan. But the friendship is going through some changes. Some difficult. There's butterflies here, there's butterflies here, but we got the good old frog. So with luck on your side, some good change will come from this for their friendship. Maybe like a boundary or something will be established, but Blake has to walk this one alone, and she needs to understand that as well, as if she wants to maintain a relationship with Taylor, she's going to need to understand that Taylor needs to step aside and just look the other way and keep herself busy so she can say, I was busy. I didn't have time. Of course I would have been there. Yeah, with the big old smile. Of course I would have been there, but I couldn't. I was, I don't know, somewhere with Kelsey or somewhere with Ryan or whatever, the case may be, when they're asked by interviewers, like, why didn't you show up to some soiree or whatnot, and they're going to be like, oh, because I was traveling abroad or whatnot. Couldn't make it this year. Such a shame. Let's see. Well, that is the answer. Not, let me just see. Let me just see here. Taylor Swift. What's coming up for Taylor Swift? Personally, no more Blake. We're done with Blake because Blake is, Blake's Blake and she's very selfish. But Taylor's very selfish in her own ways. We all are. And she probably just understands that this is the world in which we live in, the world of entertainment, that this isn't some slight and on purpose by her friend, but, and maybe Taylor doesn't take her whatever little minion dragon comment personally, because maybe she understands her friend's sense of humor and she may have taken it in a different way than the media. So let's see. What's coming up for Taylor Swift's? Let me get this and I'll clarify with Tara. What's coming up for Taylor Swift personally, minus Blake Lively, in the week ahead or month ahead, whatever, in the more recent. Let's see what's to come in the more immediate future for Miss Taylor Swift. The next week to month or so, that can be confirmed. Transform, grow, healing, recovery, hurt feelings, and boundaries challenged. Okay, so I don't know how this would be publicly confirmed, but in the future you may hear her talking about this in an interview, how when her feelings were hurt. Right now it is May, and this could be talking about the year, how she started off the year. It could be talking about her hurt feelings about the Super Bowl and, just being booed and, then his team lost, boo, just like recovering from that. And she's like learning a lesson from this, and it's very challenging for her navigating those feelings. But the lesson that she learned was that now in the future, she will establish boundaries for herself, so those things cannot happen. Oh, that sucks, that sucks. But I don't know I'm just using that particular situation as an example. I don't know what hurt this is actually speaking to that you will know about. This could be a hurt, since it could be a hurt that she hasn't experienced yet, that you'll watch her grow from as she goes through the healing and recovery process of letting the relationship go. But let's just throw these cards. Oh, King of Pentacles, transform and grow, could be Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, business. Let's see. Taylor Swift. Walking away from love, healing her emotions. Could be walking away from this Mr. Money Matters Mr. Earth energy doesn't have to fall under that sign, but it could be like walking away from a business deal as well. Could have been a bad deal. I'm just walking away from it, put it to an end with death, which is, it hurt my feelings to have to end this thing, but there's something that is coming to an end in the very near future. Oh, but don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. What do we have? Boundaries. Boundaries will be established and a healing will happen. We have 2 cards of healing here. No need to worry. Whatever is finalized, she'll be able to heal. The hurt feelings are coming to an end because she has recovered and healed from a situation which she was attached to, somebody that she truly loved in the past but walked away from, and she's healing. Could be a relationship here, a business relationship. Let's see. Oh. Is this the accountant? What is this? She's changing her relationship with money because it makes her nervous. There could be like contracts or something that has to do with her accounts that makes her, it gives her anxiety. Maybe it's just looking at being in the red in some areas. I know I have some, I don't know, in audience members who don't believe that people with money have money problems. I don't understand your intellect, but it's in the audience. So there could be someone that's stressing her out, the relationship is going to change for the better. And this could be a business relationship with an accountant or some financial advisor, wheelings and dealings, whatever the case may be. It's somebody, though, that can help her finances grow, but it's difficult for her because of this nervousness in doing so. It may be in allowing someone to take charge, but it also could mean investing a large portion of money and being in the red before you see the payout, right? Investing money into something here, and it makes her nervous because she's not sure of the return on the plan. But she's making a money move that is going to help her money multiply. It just makes her nervous. That's it. There's some, that's it. Just with that kind of money, I would be nervous too, to have so much money. I couldn't imagine not having anxiety surrounding money when you have extreme wealth. All right, so that's what I have for Miss Taylor Swift, and just a little tiny update on that little bee called Blake.